welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. This is the second part of my 2021 memory planner flip through. So quarter one is already up on my channel, so you can watch that. But in today's video, we're doing quarter two, which is April, May and June. This is in my Tilly Journals functional flexi planner, which is like a vertical 7x9. I have videos on my channel where I talk more about the planner if you want to see those. A lot of my spreads, so I will be marking down which shops I get the kits from and which foil colours I use, just for interest. I did it in the first video as well. And just as a disclaimer, a lot of these kits are from Plannerface. Like, I'm sure Plannerface is going to come out on top, and I do PR for Plannerface, which is where a lot of them come from. But because I PR for Plannerface, it does mean that you can use my code CAT10 to save 10% on your orders and add my name in notes to seller to pick up my freebie as well. I think that's most of the stuff I wanted to say. The only other thing before we just get straight in there and start looking at April is that I do put post-it notes over work things that I can't show on the internet. So I apologise that they do kind of ruin the spreads, but I don't want to use YouTube's blur feature, so that's how we have to do it. Okay, so I'm not going to be showing my monthlies. Like, this is what they look like, so there's nothing to show you. So the first week in this video is the week of the 29th to the 4th of April, and we're actually starting with a strawberry line design kit. This is a kit from last year. I got two Easter kits from Beth and I decided to use one last year and one this year. I think this kit is so cute. It's like, this box isn't from it, this is from another kit, but I think it works really well. This would have also been an addition, this quote box, this wouldn't have come with it, but in general, like, I think that the like greens and yellows and pinks, it's so cute. I just love pastel combinations. I feel like flip throughs are so useful in making me realise that I much prefer pastel kits to anything else. It was a mini kit, so it didn't come with full bottom washi, and I did have to bring in extra boxes from Plannerface as well. I think this bottom washi goes really well. It's from probably like Poundland or something, but I think it works well, so I'm not too mad about it. And I'm also using a few foil overlays I had left over, which I'm pretty sure would be from Stella Post-it. Okay. In terms of what I did in this week, I don't really know. It wasn't even really Easter. Oh no, it was. Okay, ignore that. It was Easter Sunday. I mean, this was still in the midst of the pandemic, so there wouldn't really have been anything. Like, I think we were just chilling, watched some live streams. Like, this really was pretty standard of that time of year. You will see I'm doing a count up until the week that I go back to work in the office. Some days a week is when I end my like isolate and chill countdown, so that's what that is if you're interested. Then the next week is the week of 5th to the 11th of April, and this is using a kit from Hello Petite Paper. This doesn't have any foil. I think it would be really difficult for me to figure out what foil to put with this. Like, I think it would be silver, but the kits are so dainty from Hello Petite Paper that I don't really think that it's needed. And this is the week of my friend. It was her baby shower. Her baby was actually early, so her baby was at the baby shower, which was super cute because we got to see her. I've still not met her in person because, you know, pandemic, but it was so cute to see her virtually. And actually the baby shower was so lovely. So this is a friend who I have from university, and I didn't know anyone else who was at the baby shower, but her friends are super nice. I've actually met them in person since, so she's been so lovely. So yeah, this was a really nice, like, one of those like you kind of like beat your anxiety type days. Was very much how I felt about the baby shower, so that was awesome. In terms of other stuff we did, nothing's really jumping out of me. I feel like that was the main thing. We were still in the middle of our kind of Marvel watches, but we'd moved on to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which overall, of the 3 shows that were 4 shows because of Hawkeye, of the 4 Disney Marvel shows that were released this year, I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier was probably my least favourite, probably, I would say. But it didn't mean I didn't enjoy it, just I think it was my least favourite. But yeah, I don't use many Hello Petite Paper kits because they're a little bit more expensive, so I don't have very many of them, but I'm super happy with how this came out. I do have quite a few baby kits, but I feel like they're more suitable for like if you are having a baby or like someone tells you they're pregnant or something. Like, it didn't feel like it was appropriate for the baby shower, so I picked up this kit because I felt it was like more appropriate. So but yeah, I'm super happy with it. Then the next one is the week of the 12th to the 18th of April, and this is using a kit from Plannerface. This kit is called Florence, I think. I was about to say Fleur, but I think it was called Florence. And this was actually on Anna's premium matte paper. So Anna did, for a portion of the year, switch to some vinyl paper, and then moved back to having what she had before, which was either removable matte or like her kind of standard premium matte, so rather than this vinyl one. But this was a kit she sent me to test out her vinyl, but she doesn't have it anymore. But it is why like the colours pop so much, because like vinyl and premium matte paper, like colours are really rich, so this kit is so beautiful for that reason. It's so pink. But I love it. In terms of stuff that we did in this week, I don't know why I decided to make these videos so much of a talk through, because what on earth have we done this year that's worth talking about? Our Next Step Academy. I don't know if any of you are a fan of like preteen or teenage dance TV shows, but Next Step Academy is on Netflix and it's Canadian and it's so dramatic and I loved it. I'm a big fan of, what is the show called? Dance Academy, which is like the original of these, but Next Step Academy is a pretty good second. I need to finish it though. There's honestly so many shows this year I started and didn't finish, and that is one of them. So I definitely need to try and finish that. Other stuff, I was just working on my apprenticeship, and that was pretty much it, really. We were still paying Pandemic Legacy. Oh, and this is also where I was working on setting up my Notion. I did film a video on my Notion, but I need to edit it, but I have filmed it. I don't use Notion as much now. I watch so many videos. I cannot tell you. Like, my personality is that kind of personality where I'll like binge watch something, and I binge watch probably 40 hours worth of videos about Notion and then set up my own. But I really loved using Notion, and I did then set up a Notion for Anna, which you'll see over the next few pages. And that has been very helpful for us in helping us to manage Planner Face mystery content. So I think it was still useful that I spent so much time learning about Notion. But I will upload my Notion video tour at some point, because I think there are things I use Notion for that would be interesting to see, even if you don't use Notion every day. So I'm hoping people would still find it useful. So that is that week. So then we have the week of the 19th to the 25th of April. This is also using a kit from Planner Face, and this is art from Dinda, Milk and Berries. I love this kit. It is such a cat aesthetic. Like, I love daisies. Blue and yellow like is my, I don't really have brand colours because I'm not a brand, but if I did have brand colours it would be blue and yellow. I love that colour combo so much, and this kit is just, it's just me. Like, it's sunny and the park and it's so yellow and I just love it. Yeah, this kit is beautiful, and I actually love it so much more laid down than even I loved it like as a kit. I think I was a bit worried about using it, I think because I had such high expectations, but honestly this is one of my favorite spreads laid down. I didn't use any foil, but it doesn't need it, and I just think it's beautiful. In terms of stuff we were doing in this week, it looks like even more apprenticeship stuff. I was going to Zumba then, which I've fallen off the wagon with, and I possibly need to try and go back to, but the pandemic just, I don't know, it makes it really difficult to commit to stuff like that. This is also where we started our Star Wars watch. It's really concerning to me that we started watching The Phantom Menace in April and we have only made it up to, like, our next movie in chronological order is Rogue One, and I really want to watch it because I actually wanted to watch like the original trilogy, but we need to get through Rogue One before we do that, and I cannot believe this was April. Where did 2021 go? What did I even do? What did I even achieve? This video is just gonna be me having an existential crisis, I swear. I've just realised that's this Falcon and Winter Soldier finale, which means that I missed out the fact we were watching that for several weeks before mentioning it in this video. But anyway, so yes, so we really need to try and finish that this year, so that's another thing to add to the list. But yeah, that is that week. Absolutely love that one. Then the next spread is from the 26th to the 2nd of like April into May. This is using another kit from Planner Face. These are freebies from a sale in 2020, I'm pretty sure. And I loved the colours were so different for this. It's like purple and yellow and orange. I just think it's really unique. And I actually used this because my auntie's birthday here and her favourite colour is purple, but I didn't mark her birthday. I'm rubbish at remembering to mark people's birthdays in my memory planner. But that is actually why I used it. And it really reminds me of her house, the artwork. But this was a mini kit rather than a full kit, so I don't think you can particularly tell. I brought in quite a lot of extra boxes, and that's why I keep all my spares for this reason, as I don't think you can tell really. The only thing is like this washi here. I'm not going to count this spread as a gold foil spread because I don't think it counts, but there's just a bit of gold foil here. But I think it works well enough. It's not a perfect match, but I think it is okay. And like this quote box is not really a perfect match in like a pale yellow, but again, I think it's okay. But yeah, I think that overall this spread is very cute. In terms of what was going on that week, looks like I was off sick. Rice Krispie cakes, this has just like made me want to make some. I don't know if we've got any Rice Krispies, but I'd really like some Rice Krispie cakes right now, so I might see if I can make some. We played Villainous with Emma. This was probably a virtual Villainous because I feel like we were very much still in the pandemic at this point. Like I'm not seeing a lot of seeing people on here. Yeah, call my parents rather than see them. So watched Attack of the Clones, so we were still going strong at this point. Yeah, very cute. So that is April, so let's move on to May. So this week is the week of the 3rd to the 9th of May, using another kit from Plannerface. And this one, I like how this came out, actually. The kit was very peach, but I made sure to use like all the greens and the orange to break it up. And I also used this green quote box to mix things up as well. But I think it came out really cute, like even though the colours are like quite similar. Why have I not written in Bad Batch there? Okay, we were watching Bad Batch because this is like Star Wars Day. I really enjoyed Bad Batch, not as much as Mandalorian, which is my favourite, but I did enjoy Bad Batch. I was watching Parks and Rec, which I have already seen and actually finished, but I was attempting a rewatch, but it's about to come off Netflix and I hate watching anything on Amazon Prime, so I'll stop watching that. I must have set up Anna's Notion in one of these spreads because this is me setting up Becca's Notion. So this is Becca from Club Gemini, so I set up Becca's after I set up Anna's. Was also watching Modern Family, which I still haven't finished. Oh, there's Notion for Anna, Becca's Notion. Watching a couple of live streams, still going strong. We were at Revenge of the Sith, so this shows like really how much we fell off the bandwagon here. So yeah, but in general, still in lockdown, you know, the huge, but very cute spread. So then we have the week of the 10th to the 16th of May. I definitely thought this spread was in June, but there we go. Apparently it was in May. This is one of my favourite spreads ever. So this is art by Bloomsicle, I'm pretty sure, and I saved this artwork from 2020 and I saved it for this year because I was hoping for things to like be a bit more normal before I used it. To be honest, like that didn't happen, did it? But it's so cute, so it's fine. This is honestly some of my favourite artwork ever. I just think this spread is so beautiful. Like the colours are so different. It's pastel but with loads of yellow, which I love. Was this like a mental health week or something where I used Be Kind? Possibly, or maybe I was just struggling, I'm not sure. But I love this. It really cheers me up every time I look at it. I think I haven't looked through the entire quarter obviously, but if I had to pick a favourite spread, I'm pretty sure it's going to be this one. So I will try and pick a favourite at the end, and I'm pretty sure it will be this one, but I love it. In terms of what I was doing, I was watching Barbie movies. What Barbie movie did I watch? I'm not sure what one I watched. I do own them all on DVD, but I don't remember actually actively watching them, so I'm not sure what one. Playing some more Pandemic, cooking some more Gusto meals. Like, I'm not sure there's anything that interesting. Made raw Rice Krispie cakes, and I really want some right now. But yeah, I absolutely love this. This is such a gorgeous spread. And then the next week we have the week of the 17th to the 23rd of May, and this is using a kit from Elizabeth Plans. I unfortunately do not like this spread. I should have liked this more, and I think that's probably partly why I'm a bit disappointed by it. This is art by Kittenish Jess, which I don't think you can actually tell, and I didn't realise that until afterwards, that there are like a couple of shops that did like the box with the face, and then it would be much more obvious to me that it was Jess art. But I didn't know that at the time when I bought it, and at the time I don't think a lot of shops did this artwork. And I love the theme of it, this kind of like outdoor movie night theme. I'm big into that. It's something which I'd not really done before the pandemic, but we did an outdoor, we did a drive-in for Rocky Horror, I think was the first one we ever did. Then we did like a sit outside one to watch the Joker, which was flipping freezing because it was September. And then this was like the only other time we've done it, which is where we saw Jurassic Park. So it was a drive-in rather than outdoor cinema, but very much still the same vibes. But I don't know really why I don't like this spread. I've just realised it's got some gold foil in it, so I'll mark it down as a gold spread. But Oh, and I think as did the last one. Yeah, that had gold bougie as well, so another mark for gold. But yeah, I don't know what it is really about it that I don't love. I don't know if it's the colour combinations. I don't know if it's the lack of fashion girl face, which would be a really silly reason, but I do really like fashion people. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I always do fashion boxes on Friday in the top spot. I'm pretty sure my whole planner will have a fashion person there on a Friday, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know what it is I don't like, but I think it looks really busy and yeah, dark maybe as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm really sad about it because I think that I don't know if I could have done it better or could have done it more justice or what, I don't know. But unfortunately, I don't love this one laid down, which is a real shame. But anyway, that's that one. And then we have a really different spread for me. So this is the week of the 24th to the 30th of May. And this is using a kit from Lily's Desk. And this is Lily's Desk is a new shop to me this year. And she does a mixture of like existing art and her own hand-drawn art, and this was her own hand-drawn Friends art. I absolutely love it. I really like how she draws art. I also have a kit from her which is Little Mermaid 2 themed. I mean, thank God, because Little Mermaid 2 is the second best Disney movie after Beauty and the Beast, and I don't want to hear any different, and I needed a kit after the Little Mermaid 2. Yeah, I absolutely love this spread. I will actually do a foil, a Viv wiggle, because I feel like there's enough foil here to like actually hopefully pick it up on camera. So this was the week of the Friends reunion, and weirdly I didn't have a Friends kit. I really like Friends. I wouldn't say I'm like the biggest Friends obsessor like my friend Emma is, so I feel like I know that I'm not, but I do very much like Friends. I've seen it all. I can like remember where I was when like I remember my mum and I watching the Friends finale, like, so I have seen every episode several times. But I didn't have a Friends kit. I don't know if there wasn't any art or what. I do now have another Friends kit because Kitnish Jess did some Friends art recently, so I do now have that. But yeah, I didn't have it, so I actually planned this week really late because I picked up the kit from Lily's Desk specifically to use in this week. But it's so cute. It came with so many boxes. I think I kind of ordered like the wrong not the wrong, but there was like two different options, and what I thought I'd ordered was the fashion people. So we've got like Monica, Phoebe, Rachel, Joey, probably Joey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Joey. But I'd like, yeah, because that's Chandler or Ross. I don't know. And have I not put the Ross box on here? Does one of these not lift up to reveal Ross? or does it? I'm so lost. Do these, am I just not included one? That would be a bit weird of me to have done that, wouldn't it? This one, surely, does that not lift? I feel like, okay, maybe I just didn't include Ross. Okay, that's a bit weird, but maybe that's what I did. Okay, sorry why you've just watched me like going through my planner, but I must not have done. That's so weird. I don't really remember doing this spread enough to know. But anyway, that's thrown me. But yeah, so these boxes like with the characters, so I thought I'd bought them like in the couples so that I didn't have as many boxes, but it turns out I didn't. So I did have so many boxes, but I wanted to, well, I was going to say I wanted to include them all, but apparently I did not include the Ross box. So I guess I didn't include them all. Everyone but Ross. Sorry, Ross. Unless that's supposed to be Ross, but I'm pretty sure that's Chandler. So yeah, anyway, so there was so many boxes. So I managed to include quite a few in the sidebar, and then obviously we've got like quite a few. I don't think I included, well, I know I didn't include every single one because I didn't include the Ross box, but I think there was a couple of others I couldn't include as well. But I did do a couple of extenders just to like give a bit more space here. I do actually have these exact pajamas. They're from Primark. I also have this apron as well. I got it when we went to New York. I don't know where it is, but I do have it. So I wanted to make sure I included those ones, like not hiding them behind the boxes. But yeah, I keep trying to be like, do any of these other ones lift? Like that one looks like a bit raised, but I don't think it is. I think it's just the box. But yeah, I love the addition of the lavender hollow. The foil is from SPC. I think it works really well with this kit. So it's really different and I love it, and I shouldn't speak about it anymore because Ross is gonna get sad. I love these bespoke stickers as well that she did that are like specific to the one where they go back together, and then Emma came over and we watched it again and we watched Onward and stuff. I really like this spread. I think it's really cute, and this is where like there starts to be like more good memories to look back on, so that was positive as well. So that is that week, and that is all of May. So let's move on to June. So next we have the week of the 31st to the 6th using another kit from Plannerface. This is, and I'm going to mark this as rose gold foil. And this is using one of the mysteries. This was the May mystery. And I feel like this is one of the like controversial ones for me to have laid down because we specifically did this theme. So if you don't know, I help Anna with the Plannerface mystery. And we did this theme because like the friendship group we have, they're all really big into plants. So it seemed like natural to do this as a theme. We knew it would be really popular. We knew loads of people would want it. I'm personally not into plants. I don't have any. I have one fake one. I don't have any real ones. And whilst I think they would maybe be good for me to like have around the house, I would be rubbish at taking care of them. So I don't have any. But I just really liked this art. Like I think it really screams like the May time of year. And I just thought it would look really cute, and I love like the artist did such a good job. I love that we had the like the plant shelf. Like I just think this art's really different. I've never really seen anything like it, so I wanted to use it. I have absolutely no regrets. I think it's so beautiful. It was on the vinyl paper, so this was like the last kit that Anna did on the vinyl, and as I said, it's using rose gold foil, which I actually only added recently. I obviously added the bougie boxes at the time, but I only added the overlays recently, but I really like the addition of them. I think it like helps bring things together a bit more. These ones are from Harriet Wright Designs, and there's not really a lot of boxes that those would have looked good on, but I do think they do. So I'm really happy with this. I think this is one of the cutest spreads I did this year. So yeah, super cute. Okay, I've just like, I think I'd forgotten that this spread was going to be in this quarter. Like this is honestly one of my favorite spreads ever. So maybe this would rival. I'm not picking a favorite for the quarter. I'm picking a favorite per month. So this is another kit from Plannerface. This is the 7th to the 13th of June, and this is using the anniversary art from 2021 for like Anna's shop anniversary. This was mystery art. No, it wasn't mystery, it was just exclusive. But I am obsessed with how this came out. The theme was like based on Anna, so it was kind of like set in a bedroom and working on planner stuff because that's how Anna started the shop, but also with like a lo-fi kind of theme. And it just came out so well. I think the artist did such a good job. It's so beautiful. Like this fashion person is incredible. There was so many boxes. I definitely have not used them all. I've saved all my extras because I definitely think I can get more out of this spread, so I'm really excited for that. I've just realized we've got some silver foil here, so I will make a tick for silver. You can see, like, if you watched my quarter one video, I didn't really use any foil, and then I'm slowly getting into foil, and then we go like full crazy by the end of the planner. I also love that we've got this Ari box. Like, look at my boy, he looks so cute. This is Anna's dog. I also have these pink headphones, not that I think they were even based on my headphones. Anna has these slippers, they were based on Anna's slippers. It's just so cute. I love honestly everything about it. It just is really special. I love the colors. Like, the colors are very Plannerface, but I love them. I back planned this week because this was the week that actually the kit was released, but I did like save it and back plan it because I just couldn't not use it this year, and I'm so happy I did. So that's definitely one of my favorite spreads for this year. So then we have the week of the 14th to the 20th of June, and this is using a kit from Elizabeth Plans, and this art is actually the cover for my memory planner for 2022, so that's cool. I love this. It's like a be happy kind of style kit. I mean, you'll get vibes. I love anything with yellow in it, so that's really like all I need to love. I love how this came out. I used it for the week of Father's Day. It really has no like link to my dad, really. Like, I do think if my dad was gonna have gone through the kits I had at the time, he would have liked this one. Like, it's very outdoorsy, and my dad really likes being outdoors. He would be very into bee conservation as well. He's very into like flowers and birds and stuff like that. So I feel like actually it is like my dad in that way, but it's not like directly related to my dad. But I also like anything that's kind of like promoting like happiness and positivity and things like that, because I'm a Hufflepuff, which is also why I love yellow. In terms of what I was doing this week, so I had my first COVID vaccination, so I think that's also very positive with this kit. I did stick both my vaccine stickers in, and I remember when I posted this spread that I assumed everyone got the vaccine sticker, and then realised a lot of people did not get a sticker, and people were like quite disappointed that I'd got one, but I'm so happy I did. So I do have my second one in here as well. I feel like they should give stickers for everything, and then people would definitely get their vaccines, even though they should have done it already. I felt really unwell after my first vaccine. I felt unwell after all of them, to be honest, but that's the only downside, but I believe they're very important. I love that I put in here that I was watching J. Crew Plans. Like, Jess hasn't made videos since 2020, and she's still my favourite YouTuber, and I still watch, like, all her videos still. Like, I just rewatch them. This is the first time I actually met my colleague who I hired, like, in Q1, so there you go. It was, like, the first time meeting her in person. I love how well R2-D2 goes with the spread. This is so cute. I love this one. This is really cute. Did I mark down the foil for this? No. So I don't know really why I did this at the time, but I was very into bougie boxes but not doing any overlays or any, like, you know, any other spots of gold. So it's a bit weird, but anyway, that was clearly what I was doing in June. So that is that week. So then we have the last week in this planner, which is the 21st to the 27th of June. This is using another kit from Planner Face. This is also on the vinyl, I think. I'm pretty sure. And this is using, I think it was called Affogato, the art from Kitnish Jess. I love this spread. I don't drink coffee, but I like the sort of, I think like coffee and planning stuff often goes together, and coffee kind of reminds me of that like work hard hustle lifestyle, and I like to use a kit that's like that for my really busy work weeks, and this week is always one of my busy ones. You can see there's a lot of octopus and penguin post-its all over this because there's a lot of work stuff that happens in this week, and so I like to make sure that I have you know, like using a kit that I think kind of symbolises that, and to me this did. Also because it's like coffee shop themed, like a lot of my job when I'm out and about on the road, which happens a lot less now, but it's still very much like the theme of my job, and you spend a lot of time in coffee shops whether you drink coffee or not, so I thought it was a good one to use. Looking in terms of the plans, like I was exhausted. This was a really busy week because I worked on Saturday as well. This was also the week that my colleague told me he was leaving, and like I feel like everything's just kind of spiraled since that. There's just been a lot more for me to do, and I've taken on a lot more. I also apparently started Harry Potter 2, I think on audiobook. I definitely did not finish it, which is annoying because I would rather use these stickers when I'm actually going to reread the series, not like pathetically give up. I also was watching Twilight. I don't know if anyone else is a fan. So I am a big Twilight fan. Well, I was, I'm not now, but like I was at sixth form. Like I feel like our sixth form identities were like partly about whether you were Team Edward or Team Jacob. I was Team Edward, and like my you know, like when you get your friends to like sign leavers books and stuff, my leavers book is full of like Team Edward versus Team Jacob like fights between my friends. One of my best friends bought me a like a Twilight bed set when I went to uni. Like we were big into Twilight. But I've never rewatched them, so I thought I would. They don't hold up that well, but they're still entertaining if you're a Twilight fan. So I don't actually think I finished them. I'm not even sure. I don't think I watched either of the Breaking Dawns. I think I only got as far as Eclipse and then gave up. But still, very enjoyable to get me through a busy work week. So yeah, overall, that was mostly what I was doing. Playing some Sims 3, which I much prefer to Sims 4, and we can get and argue about that in the comments if you like. But yeah, that was mostly it, I think. Oh, and we had Planners in Pyjamas, which was this. I don't know if this was the first of our Discord calls or just a Discord call. It probably wasn't the first one, probably the second one. But yeah, so let's do some stats as we're at the end of the quarter. Probably is no surprise, most kits were from Planner Phase, which was 8. Then there was 1 from Strawberry Lime Designs, 1 from Hello Petite Paper, 1 from Elizabeth Plants, and 1 from Lily's Desk. In terms of foil, is this got any foil? No. There were 4 gold spreads, 1 on, what have I written there? Lavender Hollow, 1 rose gold, and 1 silver. So gold very much won out in this time of year, which I don't think is a huge surprise. In terms of my favourites, so I don't know if I can pick one overall because I don't like to do that, but this would definitely be my favourite for June. I really like the plant one, but this would be my favorite. I actually like a lot of spreads in this quarter. Well, I like most of my spreads, but this would be my favorite for May. And then what would be my favorite for April? Probably the daisy one. Yeah, I think it would be the daisy one. Yeah, we'll go with this one, I think, as my favorite for April, but I think potentially less so than either of these. I just don't think I can pick between either of these two for a favorite. I just love them both so much. Yeah, I really like the yellow in this one, but this one just, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not picking a quarter favorite. I don't know that I can pick a favorite. I do have a favorite overall in this whole planner, I think, and I think that one's in the next quarter. Well, I know it is, but whether I can commit to that being my favorite overall, I don't know. But anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I'm really enjoying looking back over it, even though I didn't love 2021. I'm liking looking back over my planner anyway. So I really hope you've enjoyed, and I've still got 2 parts of this to go. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate a like. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and you can also find me over on Instagram at peace.love.plan. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.